Hey guys, this is Erin Bruce with the Seasonal Soul, and whether it feels like it outside or not, we are in spring. So I wanted to talk to you today about one of your main spiritual tasks for this time here at the beginning of spring. And that is finding and creating a real sense of balance in your life. This time at the changing of the seasons can really feel really wonky. There's a lot of different things going on energetically, and the old season is going out and the new season is coming in. And a lot of times that can be really overwhelming. I certainly have been feeling really overwhelmed. Last week was sort of a mess for me. But one of the beautiful things is spring, just the energy of spring should be naturally bringing this return of balance to your life. Midwinter it can be a time of a lot of transition and change. That time when you're waking up from your winter rest and you have all these new dreams and ideas, and a lot of times that inspires a lot of change in our lives. So, and change can often be really uncomfortable. We've talked about a lot. And so that can all create this really wonky, uneasy time where you try and regain your footing after going through some big changes. And here, this time between winter and spring is also a particularly wonky time because the energy is shifting from all throughout winter. It's been this really inward focused energy. We've been wanting to stay inside. It's been cold and wet and snowy, so that keeps you inside, and emotionally you're just feeling drawn inward. And then as spring emerges, we start with it coming out of our houses. We start focusing on the outer world. And so this time, at the seasonal transition ends up being a bit of this conflict between this inner and outer world, and you can really see that playing out in the weather. It's really the weather doesn't know what to do, and all these crazy snowstorms that are still happening, and it's been nuts here in Seattle, and it's been cold, and it's this real conflict that's happening energetically. We see that playing out outside. Also, that energetic conflict is also going on in our spirits. This real, do we want to withdraw inward, but also you want to be outward focused and starting to get excited and anticipating the season to come. So it's this real, internal conflict that's happening with the inward and outward energies that are kind of battling it out right now. So our job right now is to work really hard to find some balance and create some structures and some routines in your life, and sort of whatever you need to do to help you create a real sense of balance in your life, emotionally. Always that involves taking really good care of yourself. But again, it's about balance. So we don't want to go, this is not a time where we're hiding every day inside and pulling the covers up every day over our heads, even though some days we might feel that way and some days it's really appropriate. So it's just about finding balance. And that is really important right now because, like I was saying, there's this inward and outward energy. And as we move forward into spring and then into summer, this outward focused energy, yang energy, will really just continue to grow, and it'll be pulling you out more and more, and you'll be feeling really active and wanting to be doing a lot of things. And so if you haven't created this sense of balance, this foundation in your life, then that outward energy can be really overwhelming. It's really easy to get burnt out by that energy. So now is the time that we're creating this firm foundation and this real sense of balance in our lives. And for me, I just wanted to share one simple thing. For me, the biggest thing about maintaining balance in my life is having a really good morning routine, starting my day off in a way that feels grounding and nurturing. And a lot of times that involves me waking up early so that I have time to just sort of sit with my cup of tea, do some journaling and some meditating. I find that if I hit the snooze button and continue to sleep in, then that just starts off my day feeling anxious, and I always feel a little behind, and I can never quite get centered. So for me, the number one thing about maintaining balance in my life is to maintain a grasp on my morning routine. So anyway, this week I'm talking all about balance on my website, theseasonalsoul.com. You can go there and find a lot of great resources for ways to create and maintain a sense of balance in your own life. As well as on my Facebook page, I'll be sharing a lot of other people's great resources and ideas for creating and maintaining balance in your life. So that's it for me. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will be back to talk with you more next week. All right, bye everybody.